up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Kevin Jackwitz here with the Cage Review, and this is the first match for the Mixed Match Challenge in the second round, or the quarterfinals. We have Sasha Banks and Finn Balor versus Asuka and The Miz. I've already talked about all four of these people a little bit more at length during the first round. I like all four of them. Asuka is great in the ring. I do worry about her connecting with the fans as far as the language barrier. Sasha Banks is amazing in the ring, cuts a really good promo. The Miz is amazing at promos. I'm not as big on Miz in the ring, just not my style, but I mean, on the mic, he's upper echelon for sure right now. And then you have Finn Balor, who is okay at promos, but very good in the ring. So, let's kick off the quarterfinals.
And tonight, the quarterfinals begin in the most interactive show in the world. Mixed Match Challenge. Tonight, two teams of more clash. It is the Floss Club of Finn Balor and Sasha Banks taking on the team.
As always, I'm going to mute the music when it hits, just for copyright. That was like the best opening I've seen for Beth Phoenix as a commentator yet. You know, great person, really sweet, but not the biggest on her commentary during this.
Are you guys ready as we take one more step toward the finals of the Mixed Match Challenge?
And honestly, as far as the commentary team, I don't like Michael Cole because he's a businessman. He's a company man. He is really all about the script and being a salesman for the company. And he comes across as a salesman. No matter how decent Michael Cole is or isn't at calling matches, I can't get over the character that he's given and the way WWE uses him literally as their salesman. I don't like it. Corey Graves, very, very good at commentary. Has an attitude with it. He's not exactly a company man. I mean, I'm sure he is, but he comes across a little bit more genuine in his approach. He reminds me of like CM Punk when CM Punk was on commentary, which is a huge credit to anybody because CM Punk, I don't give a fuck what you say about what he did, how he left the company, whatever. The guy was absolutely the best on the mic. And honestly, I do think I think CM Punk was the best on the mic ever. Above The Rock, above John Cena, above all of them. He always shut John Cena down when it came to promos. He shut Triple H down, of course. He could shut anybody down. But I remember there was a moment, when him and his feud with The Rock, and they were having this back and forth. And CM Punk hit The Rock with "your arms are just too short to box with God." And The Rock was just nothing, quiet as could be. And he had to sit and think of a response, and you could tell. And it's the only time I've ever seen Dwayne Johnson shut down on a microphone. But he got shut down. That just goes to show how good CM Punk is. So, taking that back to, when I say Corey Graves reminds me of CM Punk on a mic, I don't know if he's necessarily that good, but to even be anywhere in that league or to say he reminds you of him, it's a hell of a compliment. So Sasha Banks and Finn Balor are already in the ring. Asuka is on the ramp, and here comes The Miz. So it was kind of genius to put Asuka and The Miz together because Asuka is absolutely phenomenal in the ring, and The Miz is absolutely phenomenal at promos, which is where Asuka, of course, is going to be lacking. So, I think it's a really good fit. I really do. I don't know that anybody else could have made this work quite like The Miz. And you have to give him credit, like, you know, when he came in, nobody really took him seriously, I don't think, and there was nothing really all too impressive about him. But now, I mean, God, he is amazing on a microphone. Like I said, I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of his in-ring work, but I mean, he's definitely one of my favorite wrestlers overall, because he's so damn good on mic. And he can still carry a decent match. You know, he's not necessarily good in the ring, but he's not horrible either. He is pretty good at telling a story at times. I mean, he's gotten a little bit more of the psychology part of it down. Yeah, I think he was very lucky to be the champion at a time where there were just so few stars, and if you're dealing with injuries, you know, and you don't have that many stars on the roster, well, guess what? You get a bunch of people who wouldn't be pushed up to get pushed up, and I think that's how Miz became champion. I mean, he's worked his ass off. You got to give him that. But okay, so. Match is about to start. It looks like it's going to be Miz and Finn Balor starting out.
Balor will have to start for his team. Miz and Asuka say they've been inspired in this tournament so far.
And Finn Balor and Nakamura, first round, really tore it up, honestly. They're always good to watch.
Meanwhile, in the comment section, Natalia still talking about herself, saying that I can give Asuka a run for money.
Miz doing a little bit of mic work here.
Do you know what this means?
Speaking of talking about yourself.
Do you know what this means? Because I got a bone to pick with you. I have something to say in LA. When my hand goes up, can I ask you help with my catchphrase?
See, that's what I'm saying. Miz is just good.
When my hand goes up, I don't think you understand how this works. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes. And then from behind, rolling Miz up, almost had him there. And again, a roll up by Finn, shoulders down, kick out.
I love how The Miz has got such a following now, and he's like so loved, and he's still trying to play a heel. And I will say, The Miz, in this day and age, when everybody knows it's all scripted, he's one of the few guys that can get genuine heel heat. So that says something right there within itself. The Miz really knows how to play the crowd. He really does. He has them like a Stradivarius. It's so fun to watch sometimes, honestly. So it took like really 8 minutes for the match to get underway. And when you're talking, it's 21-minute long video. 8 minutes of that is just kind of what. Although I say, you know, Miz is entertaining, so. Sometimes the smartest thing to do is let the guy do what he does best. And so far, it's like Miz going over on Finn Balor, which is kind of odd. I figured they would have Finn Balor just running through the Miz. But this is cool.
I was reading his incredible insight into this matchup with commentary like blue Finn. Yeah, Finn looks like tuna. And here's Miz whipped across the ring and up over the top, roll through for Finn Balor. Basement drop kick. Cover by Finn. Hooks the leg. Kick at it too.
It was funny because Finn actually got a little bit stuck in his roll. He did one of those rollouts where Finn does the like low drop kick. Asuka jumped in the ring because Miz is getting his butt kicked, and she's like, "Damn it! I said I want in." Basically, that was great.
That's the challenge in a mixed match situation. You get your opponent down. You have to finish the job. If you tag in your partner, then the other fresh partner has to come in.
Yes, I think we're gonna see.
Oh, the Miz kind of doing Sasha's little hip thrust. That was funny. That was funny. Miz is great at times.
Can you imagine what must be going through Asuka's mind?
I think Sasha's gotta come in.
It looks like Asuka's taking control of this thing.
What an incredible battle these two women had several weeks ago.
It's kind of a fun match. It really is. The entertainment value. I mean, you've got 4 really good characters. Well, I'll say 3 good characters in there. I actually like Asuka's character. Like, her personality in the ring really comes out.
I like Asuka's version better. In fact, Shinsuke's in the comments section translating for us. He said that he knew what Asuka was yelling at Miz a few moments ago, and it wasn't good. And now mocking Asuka. Oh, and she paid for it.
Sasha and Asuka's always going to be a good match. Like, regardless.
I don't think you want to start a war of strikes with Asuka. Definitely not. Look out.
Yeah. Sasha and Asuka's always going to be hard-hitting, fast-paced, and this is really no different. Oh, that kick to the back from Asuka.
Two of the leaders of the women's evolution in the ring right now, Asuka and Sasha. Asuka paying homage to a partner in the A-lister with the in kicks. Actually paying homage to Daniel Bryan.
And Sasha Banks will have none of it. You can see that frustration building in her.
It is interesting. I want to find out what they're doing with this not Asuka, but Sasha and Bayley bit.
Asuka got power, speed, as you mentioned, Corey, agility. Turn your lights out with one well-placed strike.
Uh-oh.
The Asuka lock. Tears Sasha's shoulder clean out of the socket.
Sasha making a smart move.
Sasha, when she gets going, man, she is really aggressive. I love that. I like Sasha so much, I think, because she is scrappy as hell. Like, when she gets in there, she is not afraid to mix it up, get hurt somebody else. Like, she will fight it out, for sure. I give her all the credit in the world.
You see that frustration, that aggression coming out of Sasha Banks.
She is very scrappy.
Sasha admiring her handiwork. Suplex cover. Hooks the leg. Kick out by Asuka. A very competitive matchup here in the quarterfinals.
Finn and Sasha starting out was a good pace, and I think this is a really good pace for the quarterfinals to start out with. Sasha and Asuka is always going to be a good match. And the Miz was entertaining as hell, honestly, at the beginning.
And now Asuka looking to create some separation, and she does. Oh, smart move by
That was cool. Asuka was gonna like back Sasha into the turnbuckle, and then Sasha just sidestepped her. I love Sasha's double knees in the corner. That's great.
Almost had her kick out. The undefeated streak almost over.
Sasha Banks can't lose focus. She's got to stay on Asuka every chance she gets. Looks like by turning her back on Asuka, looking at the Miz.
Listen, you've been around enough to know that
I do like how in a lot of these matches, the men and women on the opposite teams doing a lot of trash talking, and really, it honestly does add to the match. It's a lot of stealing taglines in these matches too, or signature moves or something like that. You know, there's a lot of borrowing from each other in these matches.
Off the tag. Balor's legal as well. Firing on all cylinders. Oh, and double stop right to the chest of the Miz. And just like last night, looking to knock out Miz tonight.
Balor, and when he really turns it on, he can be as entertaining as anybody else in the ring. Like, that guy can just really have a great match. Finn with that enziguri from the ground to Miz on the top rope is always fun. I love that kick Finn Balor does on the apron when the guy's outside of the ring. It looks so legit. Like, it really looks great. Like he's really kicking the shit out of somebody. Skull-crushing finale on Finn Balor. Ooh, Sasha barely breaks that up.
Natalia back in the comments section talking about how focused Sasha Banks is tonight. Sling play by a focused Balor.
I like that running double kick to the, like that standing front drop kick that Balor does into the turnbuckles and into the barricades and shit. That looks really good too. Coup de grace, that looks painful as hell too. There is, I mean, it looks really good here because they got the Miz and Asuka in submission holds.
Asuka counters into the Asuka like Banks is submitted. Sasha's tapping out, and now because of that, Finn was looking back and Miz took advantage.
Cool. So Finn Balor was sidetracked because Sasha Banks was tapping out to the Asuka lock. And so Finn Balor gets rolled up. Miz gets the win on him. Really cool. Really good match. The energy between Asuka and Sasha Banks is always top notch. It's always so entertaining to see. And honestly, Finn Balor had some pretty good spots there too. So really good match overall. So if you guys saw this, of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you like the reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. My name is Kevin Jackowitz. Cage Nation out.